I want to tie what I've talked about in this course into my sexual connections course. In sexual connections, I said that attraction occurs when the prizability and comfort filters are opened up and sexual arousal is present. So if you haven't listened to that course, let me tell you about these prizability filters and comfort filters. Prizability, as you know, is having enough value in a woman's eyes that if you walked away or didn't validate her, she'd take it as a loss. When you have prizability with a woman, that filter is opened up. Now, the comfort filter is her feeling comfortable with the arousal you've generated inside her body or with becoming intimate with you. If you aren't vibing with a woman, chances are that comfort filter is fucking locked shut. Unless, of course, she's a prostitute. That's the big exception. You need to be vibing with the woman, as I said, from the moment you start talking to her all the way up into the bedroom. And during that phase, when you're in rapport with her, when you've segued into being in rapport, that's where you really need to strengthen the vibe to pry open that comfort filter. Now remember, even in this being in rapport phase, sexual arousal needs to be present and you need to keep that prizability filter open. But this being in rapport phase is what prepares her for the next phase, which is intimacy. So minus sexual frames and compliance triggers, I want to give you a checklist of the things you need to do when you're in that rapport phase with a woman. And just in terms of compliance, we've gone through a lot of different things you can use to make women compliant in this course that's different from the material in sexual connections. So let's go through this checklist. Imply or explicitly state that the status of your relationship with a woman has changed. Okay, that's when you've segued into being in rapport. Show her that she has value to you, either by telling her that you like her or by lowering your own value. Suggest that a higher power has brought the two of you together. Use a story that has a lot of scarcity that implies she needs to sleep with you now. Make her qualify why you guys should be friends. Have her imagine hanging out with you in another context besides the one you're currently in with her. Even if it's completely made up, it's going to have the right effect on her limbic system. Remember, her limbic system can't tell the difference between what's real and what's make-believe. And that comfort filter, when we talk about that comfort filter, we're really talking about her emotional limbic system. Establish commonalities, etch yourself into her brain, become an authority in her world, evoke emotional empathy. And you can do this through using vulnerabilities, or you could do it through getting her to identify with you, either through using elements of the monomyth structure, or by making her see that she's similar to you. Now, there's no specific order that you have to use this stuff in, but the more of these things that you can do before you become intimate with her, the better. Now, sometimes you don't even need any of it. Sometimes you can just get intimate with a woman right away. But generally, if you've done these things, it's going to be a heck of a lot easier to become intimate with her.